geeks? Chef Nikki here, back with another episode of Nikki Talks Food. So today we are gonna do Smoking 101. We're gonna make a beautiful brine and we're gonna put some organic chicken wings in that brine, and then we're gonna smoke them to perfection. Before we get started, I want you to go ahead and smash that little bell. And don't forget to hit subscribe, leave a comment down below, and as always, leave a thumbs up. I remember the first time that I smoked a turkey breast all on my own and I made a brine, and I was so proud of myself, and so that's exactly what we're gonna do today, but we're gonna do chicken wings. All right, so our first step is we're gonna make this brine, and to do that I only have a few chicken wings. I have like about 2 pounds, so I don't need buckets and buckets of brine. I just need about a quart. So I have a quart of water here, and all I'm gonna do is bring this up to a boil, and I'm gonna add salt and sugar to my brine. You can use regular plain salt, but I'm gonna use pro seasoning, made by a pro, so you can cook like a pro, and I'll put the link right here so that you can order your own. So we're gonna do 1 quart of water and 3 tablespoons of salt or pro seasoning, and that is a 1/4 cup. Okay, 1, 2, 3. And then we're gonna do 2 tablespoons of sugar. If you wanted to make it spicy, you could add cayenne pepper, but for me, I just want this to be sweet and a little spicy from the black pepper in the pro seasoning, and a little salty, and that's good enough for me. So we're gonna bring this up to a boil, and what that's gonna do is dissolve our salt and sugar. That's the only function of bringing this up to a boil. So what salt does in a brine is it's called osmosis. So what it's doing is it's drawing moisture out of the cell membrane and equalizing salinity on both sides of the cell wall, which sounds really, really complicated, but all it's doing is forcing protein to make its own marinade or its own juices and stay juicy while you're cooking it. So that's why it's really important to brine when you smoke, because you can dry it out and it's like beef jerky. Plus it also gets flavor all the way through the bone, and it's really tasty. So now I have a bowl of ice, and I'm just gonna cool my brine down right in that bowl of ice. And the reason why is if I put chicken into a boiling hot liquid, I'm gonna cook it. So I want this to be below 41 degrees. I want it to be almost near freezing, which is, ice cube temperature. And that is so that my chicken brines very gently, but does not cook at all. These guys are gonna go into the fridge for about 2 hours, so I'll see y'all in 2 hours. In the meantime, we're gonna go ahead and set up our smoker. Okay, so this is a master built Signature Series smoker, electric smoker, no big whoop. I like electric because there's no fuel to mess around with, and it gets the job done, and I'm super happy with it, so that's just my opinion. So most smokers are set up all the same. You have your heating element, which is, ours is electric. Then you have your wood chips. So inside the little smoking tray, we have wood chips that I've soaked for 24 hours in water, and these ones are hickory. You can use hickory, applewood. I really don't like mesquite, but each to each their own. And so it's pretty simple. Pop it in there, close her up. We have a little water pan right here, and that is for moisture. Then we close it up, and I keep it around 250 degrees. If I was doing super low and slow, so if I had like a big giant pork butt, I would do it at 200 degrees for 9 hours or so, so it's falling apart. So I've been busy as heck because I got a new job, and I am back in the field working as an executive chef, and I'm working all the hours, kids. So it is really hard to get these videos done, but I will try and do them every other week if I can. Okay, so it's been about 2 hours. We're gonna put our wings into the smoker, and so I have this neat little setup. This is a 1/4 sheet tray, and this is kind of like a cooling rack, and it fits perfectly inside there, and I like to smoke using a cooling rack so that I get smoke underneath, and I have a more consistent product, so I usually smoke on a little rack like this. Okay, so these are ready to go in, and we're gonna cook these at about 250 degrees for probably an hour, hour and a half, maybe a little longer. The internal temperature needs to be 165 degrees, and that's it. And there it is, guys. So these took about 2 hours to cook at 250 degrees in the smoker, and they are juicy and they are ready to be eaten. I got a little ranch sauce, I got a little, raw carrot here, and that's it. Thanks for watching, guys. If you like my show, don't forget to subscribe, hit a thumbs up, don't forget to hit the little bell, and as always, leave a comment down below. You can buy my pro seasoning at chefnikki.net. That's Nikki with 2 Ks. I'll put the link right down here. Pro seasoning is an all-purpose seasoning mix that I've used my entire career. It is made with Himalayan pink salt. There's no anti-caking agents. There's no sugar. And it is perfectly balanced with the right kind of pepper to make you look like a rock star. Made by a pro so you can cook like a pro. I love chicken wings, and you know that. Like, I can't control myself.
How's the flavor?
Perfect.